Hello and welcome to this full moon in Leo pick a card reading. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. My name is Andy and welcome to my channel, Butterfly Child Tarot, where the goal here is transformation always, and to allow the inner child to light the way with the support and the wisdom that is brought by the divine parents in us, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Here, we do not leave any opportunities on the table for divine transformation, and that is my mission in reference to these readings. So please subscribe, click that bell icon, comment, let me know how you feel. A lot of you watching these videos are people that are my clients or people that are my friends that know me. I appreciate your support, but if you're gaining anything from these readings, which many of you have already expressed that you are, show some love. Thank you. And with that being said, there's going to be an image pop up on the screen. All right? Allow yourself to resonate. Don't overthink it. Many of you guys are going to be receiving readings from more than one of these groupings. But allow yourself to just be pulled in the direction that you're being pulled without overthinking it. It's usually whichever one comes up the strongest first. And there might be another one that pulls you. That's spirit telling you to watch that one too. I want to take this time to say it's very important on your ascension journey that you develop discernment. Understanding how to use these readings to add fuel to the fire of your own journey, rather than feeling like you need to be told what's up or told what to do. Trust your gut, trust your intuition, and allow these readings to serve as confirmation. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start with group 1. So those of you guys that resonated with group 1, this part of the reading is for you, darlings. I have the cards already pre-shuffled. Let's see which one comes out first. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters of love and light only, beings of love and light only, Sophia Dragon Tribe, we call upon you at this time. Allow those that are going to resonate with these readings, in this particular reading, allow them to be guided here. Please surround any and all in a bubble of white light so that they may receive the message as divinely intended without any interference. And we also call Archangel Michael to escort any energies of distortion to a place of evolution or dissolution, please. Thank you. What's the crowning energy, Spirit? So with group 1, and I feel like I want to say, and I'm probably, since I lost the opportunity to say it before we got into the pick a cards, because I know people are going to skip around to their sections, there is a huge window of opportunity not only with this full moon, but between 2/2/22 and 2/22/22, there's a window of opportunity where you're going to be triggered the house down. Okay, and there's a lot of opportunity for your ego mind or your trauma mind to want to lead you down a wrong path, convincing you that it's righteous. It's really important that you stay with these triggers. You ask questions into the emotions and you get clear, because think about this time as a time to untangle you from karmic cycles, an opportunity to get out. They're showing me in Squid Games, it's like the opportunity to vote to get out the game. With the Empress in the reverse, I'm definitely feeling like you are struggling with manifestation here. I definitely feel discouragement with you guys, in the sense that there feels like there's something that you're working on that it feels like it's not bearing any fruit. You're losing your patience is what I'm hearing. I heard you have your marching orders and you don't like it. And it's not from spirit. It's like you have to do something that goes against your intuition, but in order to go against what you're being told to do, you have to be able to come up with solutions. You have basically miracles have to come into alignment. And I'm hearing they will, if you're brave enough to follow your own calling, your own soul song. We'll get some more detail on this, guys. Yeah, this is not the end of the road, meaning this is not the end game here. For those of you guys that are wondering whether or not a relationship is going to stand, I don't know why Spirit is telling me it's not. Not for all of you, but for those of you that were wondering if that, like trying to make that connection to what I'm talking about. With the Ace of Cups here, there's an overflow of intuition, but I'm also hearing your emotions, as uncomfortable as they are. You know, emotions and intuition go hand in hand, everybody. So when we're looking at this card, we also need to understand that, understand truly. Because a lot of you are feeling like these pesky emotions or these triggers are getting the best of you. Perhaps they're bringing out the best in you. Perhaps they're coming up so that you can release. This is a common theme, you guys. This is what's going to keep coming up because that's what the collective energy is. For some of you guys, there was a passionate idea, passionate movement forward, but you feel discouraged because where you are is not giving you that same passion in this endeavor. And Spirit is saying, you know, there's a lot of what it is that you're carrying is preventing you from being able to enjoy it, from being able to receive it. Your capacity to enjoy, your capacity to feel enthralled by what it is that you're doing has been diminished by, or not diminished, it's been limited by the heart walls that have gone up by things that you've gone through in your life. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a turn for the better. This is a change. This is I'm hearing like a, I don't know how to say it, like a polarized switch. A switch in polarity. Thank you, Spirit. There's something here that's coming to light. And you're realizing where you've been given fool's gold. Where you've been causing yourself to believe something here is the be-all, end-all answer to all things. And you've taken the same kind of fool's gold again and again and again. It's those that you hold on to. Those that you're afraid to let go of. There's some, I'm hearing friendships. I heard something like a gang. Like a gang. It's just like you may not actually be in a gang, but the friend circle feels like a gang of misfits. And it just feels like you guys are like pulling each other down to the orbit of the universe that is not where you are. It's an old expression of you. But in a lot of these clarities and in a lot of this intuition will come release and freedom from the anxious thoughts. There's some kind of worry that's being lifted. There's some kind of confirmation. A dream is it's like a series of things, actually. It's not just one thing. It's like a series of events that happens here. If you're watching this after today, which is the 16th, know that these readings still apply because this energy is going to linger. And I feel like a lot of this is going to happen within the next week. Especially now hearing this reading, because with the Justice in the reverse, Libra energy, this is like Spirit saying, this is not you, right? But this is not the end. This is not what it's supposed to feel like. It's almost like you get there and it's like, is this all there is? No, baby, it's not about the thing that you are talking about, the person, place, or thing you're talking about. It's you. And I know that's a bitter pill to swallow. But you got to let the divine change you so that you can receive what's here and excel, rather than getting lost and confused, roaming around aimlessly. Or rolling around aimlessly, excuse me. And with the Two of Wands in the reverse, you are just about ready to give up. You are just about ready to give up and call it, call it quits. A lot of you guys have a cycle of trying things and giving up way too early, is what I'm hearing. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy, the King of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. This stems, a lot of this stems from your desire to want to change where you live, want to upgrade. Like, a lot of you guys are tired of living the way you've been living. And you have been putting in work towards figuring out how to... no. It's like you're seeing someone here. You're doing internal work, but you're distracted at how someone is being supported or helped. You're watching the way somebody is with children. It's like you're distracted, even though you're trying to go within. Somebody keeps getting under your skin. And Spirit is saying there's something about that. That's what you're needing to shine a light on, absolutely. But rather than get lost in all the lower vibrational emotions, ask questions into it. What is it about what this person is doing that is getting under my skin? Why do I feel this way? Why can't I focus? Why do I keep thinking about this person? Some of you guys, I'm hearing like you're salty because you're going through struggles and you're seeing how certain family members are preferred, or not preferred, but it's like you feel like they get special treatment over you. And it's triggering this feeling of you being undervalued or treated as less than. And with the King of Cups in the reverse, I definitely feel... okay. I definitely feel like, for some, it's going to play out different ways for some of you, but for some of you, it just feels like you're... the feeling of emotional distance between you and another is palpable. Meaning you can feel it very easily, you can feel it very quickly. This person is looking away from you. It's almost like, somebody's left you and somebody's like kind of in what's that word? Inconsiderate. Thank you, Spirit. Inconsiderate of you. And this person is actually... No, they are looking at you. It's the opposite. They are looking at you. And they're over it. They're tired of it. They're tired of you being this way. This is... For some of you guys, this is your partner. They're somebody who wants to keep the peace, but they also are not right with their own emotions. So they don't know how to... They don't know how to communicate with you authentically. They don't know how to communicate their emotions. But there's something about what you're doing they're feeling is rocking the boat. I heard little brother. For some of you, this is a little brother who's like, stop. It's like you're shining a light actively on this. For some of you guys, I heard you're righteous in this. For some of you guys, I hear that you're right in this. I heard settlement. I also heard will. So I think like some of you guys are, you're shining a light on something that will rock the boat, and it's causing somebody to react in a way that's really showing you their true colors. It's not really their true colors, but it's the colors that they don't want to acknowledge that they're wearing. I hope that clicks. It's like they don't acknowledge, it's not really who they are, but it's where they are now. And it's like, you're like sitting over here like, how am I going to change my situation? Like, I got to keep my moves to myself, and whatever it is that I'm doing, it's just, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, and it's just not fair. Why does this have to happen to me? What's wrong with me? Why do I deserve this? I'm sorry, Raphael. I don't know how you got turned around. I heard a little fish is still a fish. So it may not feel like a win for you. Yeah, wish not being granted, broken wishbone. I've got bread, period, of prosperity and abundance. It's going to come in a different way, but not before you really process and release, purge. It's a really big purging time right now. Fair man, dealings a relationship with a man with blonde or white hair. We have coins, money will be coming to you. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. Yeah, for some of you guys, this King of Cups in the reverse is going back and telling them what you're saying, if you're not saying it directly. We have feathers, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Wake up and smell the coffee I just heard. We have teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So this could be pointing some of you guys in the direction of who this is. We have February, and we have moon, changes in your life. They're saying to look back at February. This is why it's important to journal, because it makes it a lot easier for you to sort of tune into how you were and where you were during that energy. Because from what I'm picking up, it seems like you guys have been just rolling. You know what I mean? A lot of time has been flying, and it's, you know, it's a lot. But I do feel like you guys are going to make it out of this. But I just feel like you're so entangled in reaction and intense triggers and, you know, just emotional response, that it's robbing you of the opportunity to see how the divine is using this to catalyze you. And with that being said, I want to pull a postcard from Spirit for you to wrap it up. This is leading you away from someone and towards something new. That's what I heard too. Good boy, Raphael. Thank you for being so quiet. Awesome. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect even in its flaws, and we view creation of spirit in total awe. All is unique and yet part of the unity of existence, but the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes. Allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all of its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect? Spirit told me to change it back to where. Okay. Let people be where they are too. Imperfect and human. Complex or simple. It doesn't matter. For there's always something new. There's always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which is far more interesting and valuable. Let me read that part again. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. This is really Spirit calling to you and saying, for some reason, I'm feeling like a lot of you are feeling discouraged, and it's like you're comparing yourself to other people, and you're like, yeah, you know what? I thought I had what it takes, but I guess I don't have what it takes. That's not true. It's the energy you're holding. It has nothing to do with your skill. It's the energy you're holding. And as you begin to see and clear and work through this, you're going to find success, and you're going to find a whole lot more than you bargained for. Money, abundance, and all kinds. Fulfilling relationships, forgiveness of yourself and others, setting yourself free so that you can be the boss that you are, Group 1. If you're interested in getting more detailed, specific information on your situation, my video readings are as follows. It's 20 minutes for $44 US. it is $44. Excuse me. It's I already said that. Hold on, wait, because I'm getting some messages about something else. Okay. Forgive me. So it's $44 for 20 minutes, that's US. And for 45 minutes, it's $88. And for 60 minutes, it's an hour. Now, my readings don't start the timer until the first card hits the table. Okay, and I actually meditate and I pull in channel messages for you before the timer and the reading even starts. So if that's something that's interesting to you, or that's something that's calling you, go ahead and check my description box and inquire about open slots. My website's there, my email. Really, you're going to want to reach out to me in email. And yeah, God bless you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, click that bell icon, comment, let me know what you think, and I'm very grateful. So now let's move on to group 2. Hello, group 2. How are we doing today? Let's see. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, Sophia Dragon Tribe, those of love and light only. What is the crowning energy of this reading? Thank you. Beautiful. Let's see. I just heard, when it comes, it comes. And when it rains, it pours. But it feels good. The crowning energy of this reading is the Ace of Wands. So this is a pep in your step. This is a spiritual upgrade. This is a fire in your belly. Inspiration. This is a divine gift from the universe, I'm hearing. So I'm definitely feeling like there's some kind of weird energy about a lack of communication here. It feels like somebody left you high and dry or ghosted you. It feels like it's confusing because you definitely didn't expect it from this person. They want me to count up the wands here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Breaks down to a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're coming to like a ego death and a spiritual growth here. I heard close to a Kundalini awakening, or a notch closer towards a Kundalini awakening, which honestly, like, it really should be what people are striving towards. The activation of the Venus body. But I have here the 4 of Cups in the upright position. I definitely feel like there's something here that you're rejecting, an emotion that I heard you're pushing down. It's like you want to be above it all because of all this yummy spiritual energy, but this spiritual energy is coming to help give you the strength to be able to handle again this underlying theme of purging, allowing certain emotions and cycles and reactions to come to the surface so that you can look at them and be able to respond with forgiveness, unconditional love. This Leo full moon is bringing you into a place where you're ready to make a choice. You've already set your mind. And now what if I told you that your mind will change? How would you feel about that? Group 2? How would you feel about that? Because I definitely feel like somebody is coming in, but it feels like this person is coming in, and they're coming in with some kind of, I'm hearing you say, group 2, what is bullshit? It's bullshit. Whatever they're bringing to you is bullshit. It's not to be trusted. And I'm getting, you're very protective of this. You're like, you're wanting to punish this person for how they made you feel. And that would not be wise, because there's definitely value in hearing what this person has to say. It doesn't mean that you have to go back to playing the same game that you played before. You guys can go your separate ways. But for you to be unwilling to hear what this person has to say, you've told too many stories about this situation. You've like convinced yourself of the only reason that you responded so strongly was because you were triggered, because of some other stuff that you went through before this person even came skipping along into your life, group 2. It's important that you acknowledge that. It's important that you're able to not react in the same way you've reacted before. The reaction is what gets us back into the cycle, is what I'm hearing. It tells spirit that we're not ready because we're still seeing it the same way. It's almost like the teacher asking, what have you learned? And you're like, they're an asshole. And they're like, all right, back you go. There's some kind of higher lesson here for you. I heard some of you are really, really, really horny and you're frustrated by this situation. Well, I hear that. I don't want to use horny anymore. That sounds devilish. Let's say aroused. And that feels too, like, sensual. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh my goodness, yes. This is like, there's an energy of you alchemizing this feeling. Wow. Okay. There's something about you alchemizing this feeling, right? This is you, this is spirit getting you ready to, like, you know, do or go through the transformations that are necessary so that you can face something here, because it just feels like there's a feeling of like being apart from the family, or this feeling of like a bad taste in your mouth, because it's like when you meet your heroes, it's like when you grow up and you learn more about your family or your parents, it's like it's soul crushing, it's heartbreaking, because it's like the way you saw things wasn't the way things were. There was a whole lot of other stuff. I heard repressed memories coming to the surface, breaking your heart, having you look at people in a different light. I heard somebody's telling their story and it's shaking things up for you. There's some kind of abandonment. Yeah, for some of you, it's like somebody left, and it's like as they left, they pulled the bow, the end of the bow, and everything unraveled. And it's like the family all fell apart, or everything became really dysfunctional. And there's something about like things being really good and you not trusting it, you not living with it, you not trusting it, you not wanting it, because what's the point if it's all going to fall apart? What's the point if the other shoe is going to fall? This moon is bringing you into this full moon in Leo, to be direct and exact. This full moon is bringing you into a period of clarity. There's something about you realizing that you don't that you don't know it all. There's an element of you realizing, oh wow, like I really was off base with all of this and I was triggered. But there's some kind of like relief that comes from that, because those that I'm connecting to in group 2, you do consider yourselves to be very intuitive. And I am feeling here that like you're realizing, you know what, I don't need to know. I don't need to have it all figured out. Like I'm okay with having a gray area going on. Like I don't need to understand it all. That's very much what Libra is going through based on the Libra readings I've done. And with the 10 of Wands in the reverse, I definitely feel like you are ready to purge and alchemize. Alchemization is the name of the game, darlings. What you've experienced is not going to be your full experience, but you need to be aware of your sword of truth, and you need to bring balance in for this justice to come in. Let's see what your tea leaf cards have to say. grapes. Time to go out and have some fun. Yeah, you've been sheltering. Temporary situation. This is not going to last for long, you guys, group 2. We have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. We have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. We have archway, new opportunities and paths opening up. I mean, come on. Yes, Leo full moon. We have eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. I mean, like the best ever cards. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like you're giving forgiveness to somebody and they are showing you that they are worthy of it. We have basket, recognition, reward for merit. I just heard somebody be like, why can't I get the gift? I mean, you might. I'm not saying you won't. We have frying pan, trouble and accusations. We have horseshoe, good luck. And we have younger man, dealings a relationship with a younger man. Beautiful. Let's pull a postcard from Spirit for you and see what else comes up. You guys like my opera? Yeah? Okay. We have Dear You. Ooh, this is good. Okay. We have Dear You. Check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see the reflection in the outer world of the motives that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction of your soul's calling towards joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward and surrender to whatever Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody over here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. This is Spirit's way of saying your ego mind, your trauma mind, whatever you want to call it. It's wanting you to basically like scan forward and like from every angle intellectualize what is being brought to you because you just are not trusting. Unfortunately, it's like that energy of a wounded dog or a dog that's been abused. You're like, this is too good to be true. I can't. You know what I mean? And you overthink things and you have social anxiety is what I'm hearing too. And those are all things that can and will be healed if you allow the process. If you allow yourself to consider that you were wrong about a lot of things. That you were wrong about certain people and your own bias and your own triggers and your own pain is causing you to go down a path that is going to continue to bring the same pain into your life based on karmic quantum physics. I don't know where that came from. I was going to say karma and then karmic or quantum karmic physics just came out of my mouth. Okay. We love a surprise. All right. So God bless you, group 2. If you're interested in a one-on-one booking, I do YouTube video readings that I send you as a link that only you can watch. Now I have 3 options for those. It's $45 for a 20-minute reading. It's I just changed my prices, so I always confuse myself wanting to say the old prices. But it's $88 for 45 minutes and it's $111 for 60 minutes, okay? And the cards, the timer doesn't start until I drop the first card on the table. And I take time before the reading to meditate. So really you're getting a lot more than you're bargaining for in reference to time. I channel, I take notes, I communicate that to you, and then I start the timer once the cards hit the table. All right? Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I can't speak. Somebody send help. God bless you guys. Comment and let me know how you feel about this. And moving on to group 3. Trust. Hello, group 3. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's see. What is the crowning energy of this reading, Spirit? Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, group 3, you guys are very much so lost in the sauce here. I hate to say it, and I'm not trying to be shady, but I gotta call a spade, or a tower card, if you catch my drift. With the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, I do feel like you were in a stage where you were really considering your options here. But because of you being in a very triggered or emotional reactive space, again, the underlying collective current of all of these readings, you are not able to really see here that something there was an opportunity here to sort of like, I just saw like a tsunami, like something coming in to wipe out what does not work so that you can really get to business on what you need to do here. But your strength, especially, this is the Leo card. So us coming into the Leo full moon and your strength in the reverse, I definitely feel like you are not really taming your desires here, especially when your desires are wanting to bring in very karmic things that you don't really want. We have the Chariot here. You know, I feel like you're going full steam ahead here. I hear that there is a need for you to take a step and a breath. And I feel like somebody here is coming in to offer you, I just heard therapist, so some of you it's your therapist, but there's somebody here coming in to offer you some valuable advice because they see the disaster, they see the collision course, and they're trying to save you. Okay, this may even be somebody from your family who you had a falling out with. Because I just feel like, you know, you didn't necessarily come from the shiniest family, and that's okay. We all come from our own karmic backgrounds. But, you know, I do have to say that even though you feel like things are coming off like a little bit bleak for you in this reading, I actually feel like you're a couple of alignments away from really having clarity here. Let's get some more. Yeah, the King of Swords, the 7 of Cups in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, there's somebody who, like, I heard somebody's watching somebody online, somebody like was flirting or teasing, and they never followed through. You got your hopes up about this person, but it's like they, you know, you were wrong about your emotions or that even being an option. That may not be for all of you, I'm hearing. And with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, this is the person who I'm talking about. Maybe you guys will intuitively pick it up by looking at it. You're kind of confused by the way this person is moving, is what I'm hearing. And it's triggering you into like going towards somebody here. Oh. So actually, like, some of you guys, this Page of Cups is like a representative of the kind of love that you've received in the past. Some of you guys I'm hearing are in relationships and are very confused. You know, give me a second because I'll unpack it for you too. I heard, is it a relationship or is it a situationship? You're very confused about this person, the way this person is moving. I definitely feel like with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, I definitely feel like you have individuals coming to you that are distracting you from this person. This person's going to come around. Some of you guys that are in relationships, it's like you're seeing this person. So many different stories. Okay. So for some of you guys, you're seeing this person who may even be a partner of yours. You're seeing them kind of come into their power. They're in a certain vibe, and you're feeling the opposite. You're feeling like insecure. And then there's somebody coming in to like plant seeds in your mind. For some of you, this is somebody you're not with. For some of you, you're with someone else, and you're allowing this person to get farther with you, when in reality you can feel that this person is not necessarily reliable, right? But because you're so in a triggered state and you're feeling weak, you're about to accept it. Okay? Do not settle is what I'm hearing. Do not settle. We have January. We have Vase, Secret Admirer. I definitely feel like you have a lot more options than you think. We have Wheel, Indecisive, allowing yourself to ramble aimlessly. We have Camel, Persevere, and you will overcome problems. Like, let yourself submit to this. Don't try to reach for something outside of yourself or accept just about anything. You know, like you're trying to sell a house. You know it's worth $1 million, but nobody's buying it. It's been on the market for 2 years already. Nobody's bought it, right? And somebody's coming around giving you $100,000 of an offer. And you're like, man, like, I feel like just taking it and going. And Spirit is like, no. Okay, we have Clouds, Temporary Problems. I can't say it enough. We have 4-leaf clover, Great or Good Fortune. We have Fire, Strong Emotion, Passionate Love or Hate. We have Pineapple, Reconciliation. For some of you guys, this is somebody who you had a fling or a fire or a spark with in the past and nothing came of it. This person's in the right energy now. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. I just heard from you guys, from the ethers. Well, how do I know which one is which? You'll know, especially if you're submitting to this process. And again, allow your triggers and your emotional space to be a journey. Do not try to run from it. Do not try to ease it. Do not pick up the joint, is what Spirit is saying too. Do not pick up the bottle. Don't do things that are going to push you to shove these emotions back down. They're coming up as a blessing to you. Allow them to come up so that you can ask questions into them. Meditate. I don't care how bad you think you are at meditation or how much your mind runs. Just pray on it. Ask them. Like, say, hey, make it very clear. Make me unable to avoid it. Okay, we have Desk. Pay attention to your work. We have Dog, from far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. We have Not, unsuccessful plan. You know, for some of you guys, you're discouraged because the way you tried to go about things wasn't working. We have Grasshopper, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Yep. We have Ear, good news. We like it. And we have Purse, pay attention to your finances. And we have June. So I definitely feel like this person is going to come around June, and in between now and then, you're going to be doing work to align to them. I don't really care if you're in a relationship, because if you are not trying to be insensitive. Because if you are in a relationship, it does seem to me that it's not really made to... Either it's not made to last, or you are insecure about your place in the relationship and you're willing to jump ship because you're afraid. Because you're assuming that this is going to end in disaster for you, when in reality what it is that you're allowing to fester inside you has been around before this person even met you. So you're biased. Again, like group 2, you are biased. You're biased to your own pain. You're biased to your own trauma. And you cannot see clearly because you have the karma goggles on, darlings. Receive this message is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing some of you guys are fighting it, trying to say that it doesn't resonate with you. It may not. And your discernment will tell you, but make sure that it's not coming from a place of being reactive, because that's how you know it's not true discernment. True discernment is responsive, not reactive. And what I mean by that is it's not coming with an emotional charge that's intense and feels heavy. It's coming with the lightness of like, yeah, this isn't yours. It's okay, but it's not yours. And that's not what I'm feeling for you. Let's pull a postcard from Spirit. Whew. Of course, all my cards fell on the floor. Maybe there's something I missed. No, believe it or not, all the cards. Believe it or not, all the cards are in the same position they were in. Oh my gosh, what is this chaos? All the cards are still in the same position, you guys. But there's something I'm missing. You're debating whether or not to go through with something. Let's simplify it so that everybody who this reading is resonating with or connecting to, everybody who got the number 3, you know what this full moon is bringing. I'm going to go ahead and simplify it so that it works in the word for all of you, okay? You're considering going through with something based on being triggered. You're considering, making a decision or leaning towards something, but you're not doing it for the right reasons, okay? You need to check in with yourself, with your intentions. I'm definitely feeling here that I'm hearing for some of you there's a loss in the family that's making you particularly vulnerable. Okay, I heard therapist earlier. Some of you need a therapist. Emphasis on the word need. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do I tell it? Is this really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. Spirit is not playing with you. And I'm not saying that in a way like they told you or they read you. They're saying like the way you're seeing things is very unempowered and very far from the truth, and you're triggered. There's a lot of emotional things, a lot of childhood stuff, a lot of things that are coming up that you've been avoiding by distracting yourself. And now is a golden opportunity for you to get higher in your life. You want all those things, you want to be better, you want to change. This is your chance. Don't run from it. Okay? I hope I didn't trigger you too much, but also I hope I did. Okay? God bless you, Group 3. If you're interested in a private session, my YouTube video link readings, where it's a link that only you can see, are available, and there are open slots still for this week. So if you're interested, that information is in the description box. It's $44 for 20 minutes. It's $88 for 45 minutes. And it's $111 for an hour. And before I even start your session, I meditate, I channel messages, and then I communicate them to you, and then I start the timer once the first card hits the table. So you're getting a little more in reference to time. Okay, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon and comment and let me know how, what, when, where, why this reading resonates with you. Okay, now moving on to Group 4. They're telling me that this is the clarifying energy, or the the principal energy of the reading. We have the Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy. An Aquarius energy here. Wow. There's a full-on story unfolding here. So I definitely feel like you guys are a little further along in this process. Like you guys are ready to receive what this full moon has to offer. You've gone through your reflective period here with the Hermit in the reverse. You've gone through that period, and then you've realized something. You've discovered something about your insecurities, your feelings of not belonging, your feelings of just being treated a certain way and how it causes you to react. I'm definitely seeing here that with the High Priestess in the upright position, you're very attuned to your intuition right now. And for some reason you were able to, there's an Aquarius involved here somewhere. So this is very direct towards Aquarius. But I am seeing here that you were able to bring some kind of kindness, forgiveness to somebody who you may have perceived to not deserve it. It's like you're coming from your place of power and you're offering compassion. And in that, somebody here is noticing this, or somebody is feeling that, or it's activating your divine masculine, not necessarily just the one within you, but it's activating your twin flame, right? We don't talk too much about those. So when it comes up, count your blessings, okay? It's activating a twin flame here. And with the World in the upright position, I definitely feel like this is opening up a lot for you. Some of you guys you're striving towards some kind of fame, whether it be on the internet or performance-wise, artistically. I definitely feel like this situation has opened your eyes and is bringing you into a place where you can really manifest and you can really create. You guys are in a really beautiful position. This is very much so coming off as a validating reading, but we'll see what the clarifying cards say. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What's that about? Oh. Because of this insecurity, you found yourself basically supercharging other people's ability to create abundance and blessings, whether it be exes, family members, friends. You're stepping away from this. You're stepping away, not necessarily from offering support, but you're stepping away from allowing your insecurity to cause you to be used or misused, so to speak. We have Death in the reverse, Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling like those of you that are connecting into group 4, I'm sorry if I said 3. I have a feeling that I said 3 before. But for group 4, I feel like I am feeling as though you're going to be receiving some kind of intense communication from an ancestor. And for some others of you, I do feel like there is a resurrection of a relationship here as somebody else has evolved to meet you where you are. I definitely feel we're getting a Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces energy here. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. For some of you guys, this is a loved one that is going through something, and you're afraid that they're going to pass. They're not. You're very protective of them. And we have the Ten of Cups here. This is like you're about to manifest a true love here. Those of you guys that picked number 4, whatever this moon is, whatever this moon has and is activating in you is aligning you towards your true love. For others of you, this is just abundance, a feeling of complete abundance. I'm seeing a rainbow, so I'm definitely feeling like some of you guys that are connected to this are queer. Some. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. And the Five of Wands in the upright position. What is this, Spirit? Help me. Oh. So rather than this being, the average way or the average energies that come through for the Ace of Swords in the reverse, this is you planting your flag of truth into the ground. This is you being like, I know who I am now, and it feels great. And you're ready. You're ready to come toe to toe with people that try to take that from you or try to undermine that. You're ready to stand up for yourself in a way you haven't before. We have Bull, plenty of material things. I heard purging of your physical environment. We have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. I mean, hello. We stand. We have Hills, obstacles to overcome. Of course there's obstacles. We're not scared of obstacles. And we have Finger, warning you of a problem now or in the future. Okay, so I'm also hearing here that you might even be overprotective of somebody who is in a vulnerable state. You don't realize how you actually, so some of you, and you'll know who you are. Some of you that are going through this process, you're not realizing how you're applying the same thing that you applied in the past when people were draining you or you were supporting everybody else's efforts and not your own. You're actually doing it again with someone else and you don't see it that way. You're looking at it with rose-colored glasses. Spirit is trying to help you understand. Right? Yeah. We have Cain, pay attention to your health. They're saying pay attention to your body, how your body feels, especially when you're interacting with certain people, regardless of who they are. We have Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Someone is making you feel like somebody's triggering this old aspect of you, and they're stretching you too thin. Somebody here is dealing with an older person who pretends that they can't take care of themselves to get attention from you, and they can. They're just being lazy and they're getting a kick out of it. Not laughing at you kind of kick. Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or a letter. Not laughing at you kind of kick. They're getting a kick out of it in the sense that they're getting something out of it. Okay, we have Forest, muddled or unclear thinking. We have a lot of cards here. We have Fan, romance, celebration, party. I mean, come on. We have Happiness. We love it. We love it. We have Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. For some of you, this person is a child of yours and you feel like obligated to them, but there's something about you standing in your power and expecting more of them, demanding more of them, that is going to bring the best out in them. We have Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. We have Seahorse, family matters, is definitely rooted in family here. We have Older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. We have Success. We have Wall, misunderstanding. We have Vine, seek out information that will help you. Vulture, depression, anxiety, and worry that someone is against you. That is an interesting energy to come out last. Oh, Spirit is telling me that now you're becoming paranoid about certain people in your life. It's not that this person is against you. It's that you need to take this empowerment and apply it everywhere. And you need to be conscious of it. You need to be thinking about it. Okay? Because where you leave cracks in your foundation or your boundaries, people that are unconscious will try to take advantage of that. And it's not in a way to make you feel scared like they're against you. It's a way to make you feel empowered, to know where it is that your empowerment is lacking. They are guinea pigs in the universe that are here to help you with your experiments and learn how to really continue empowering yourself. But overall, it's a beautiful reading. I'm going to pull some a postcard from Spirit for you, group 4, and see what else comes up. Maybe it'll even like help us wrap it together even better. Because I feel like that reading was a little, there's a lot of different kinds of stories going through that reading. Okay, there's more information here. You're sharing your thoughts with someone. Some of you guys have been accused of being a liar. You're sharing your thoughts with someone. Some of you guys are actually pregnant, or have just recently had a baby in the past year and a half. You don't feel like you have all you need. You feel like you're torn. This is all you. You being in different places, not knowing. They're telling me to add the 6 and the 5. The 5 and the 7 is 12. Breaks down to a 3. Look up the meaning of angel number 3, the moon. There's more for you to uncover. You're not completely done yet. You've done a lot of work and you've come far, but you're not fully there. The ego mind wants you to believe that you're there, but you're not there. You haven't fully gone through this transformation just yet. You're in the middle of it. Don't allow yourself to celebrate in the middle of it. It's like, you passed, your first year of med school and you're like, I'm a doctor. You're not a doctor yet, darling. Keep it going. Thank you, Spirit, for letting me know there was more there. All right. We have the same card coming out again. Okay, we have 2 they want me to read for you. So I'll read the first one. Check in occasionally with your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is there a source of your motivation, desire, or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you the feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you? Toward joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward and surrender to whatever Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants what's best for you. Life loves you more than you know. And then we have, dearest you, we're gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any new kind of relationship. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner and life spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. So this is Spirit saying, like, for those of you guys, the motive that's driving you is you're wanting validation. You're wanting to receive a kind of love or support that you are really meant to be offering yourself or cultivating within yourself. You've already learned a lot of the lesson of what it is that you're meant to be looking at, but it's like you don't believe that what it is that you're looking at is the same, but it is. The way you come to the table is the same, and it may be better or different or a lesser intensity of what you experienced in the past, but it is the same. And in order for you to really step into this new beginning, there's I heard come to the table with compassion, right? But also have your boundaries and stand in your power. Do not dim your light. Do not pick and choose who you decide to be this new version of yourself with. Bring it everywhere you go and to everyone you cross. Okay, God bless you, Group 4. And if you're interested in a one-on-one session, that information is in the description box. I offer YouTube video link readings that only you can watch because you're the only one that has the link. So That information is a 20-minute reading for $44, a 45-minute reading for $88, and $111 for an hour. And what I do is I meditate and I channel messages for you before the reading even begins, and I communicate that. And I don't even start the clock until the first card hits the table, so you're getting a little more in reference to time. So if you want to get more detailed information based on this reading, or you resonate with me and you want to work with me, email me and see what open slots I have going on. Okay? And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, click that bell icon, and comment. Let me know how this reading resonates with you, and God bless, and I'll see you in the next video. Group 4. Group 3. Excuse me, 5. I was going backwards in my counting. Spirit, what is the dominant energy here for Group 5? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. Okay, we like it. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. All right, so I definitely feel like there's been a falling out and there's been a lot of stuff come to light for you, Group 5. I'm sorry to hear. It definitely does feel heartbreaking. I definitely feel like there's a lot of confusion, but with the Ace of Swords, this truth is a divine gift to you. It doesn't feel like it. It really stings. It feels like it stings. I just felt like what a jellyfish would feel like when it stings you. We have the 5 of... Somebody look up... Y'all, if you want to, look up the definition, spiritual meaning of a jellyfish. But we have 5 of Cups. My brain is starting to break down. But I promise you, I'm going to give you my all, Group 5. We have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. I definitely feel like it hasn't fully hit you yet. I feel like you're a little bit in denial about this. You're in denial about this. Some of you guys brought some communication to highlight some mistreatment that you feel like you were receiving here. And it pushed somebody away from you. It caused you to fall out of resonance with somebody you care about. A friend, I heard, for some of you. And for some of you, this is a straight up relationship. But I definitely feel here like you're struggling with motivation. I heard like a lot of you guys are binging Netflix and you're not knowing how to like really address your life, how to address what's going on. I definitely feel like you're struggling to sleep here. You're going through this heartbreak. And you're struggling to rest. You're struggling to like rest your mind, really. It's just continuously like, going on about this. We have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. At least we can say we have all the suits on here. Wands, Swords, Cups, Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely feel here that like you're not in a place where you want to like give this person anything because they've hurt you, or because you don't like the way they're responding to you, you don't like the way they're acting. Yeah, you're holding back. You're holding back from this person because you don't see the value in them anymore, and you're trying to create a new world, a new life. You're trying to see the vision for the future, but the vision for the future doesn't come because you're going to be stuck in this cycle, the same story as a lot of these other readings in a different way. This full moon is bringing you something really special. It's the opportunity for you to let go of grievances. I'm hearing that loud and clear. Because really who you need to forgive is yourself, not that person. Okay, you're wanting to punish this person. But is it not this person that is bringing you into this empowerment? Is it not this person who's bringing you into clarity of yourself? Is it not this person who's helping you to evolve, even if they didn't mean to? And with the 4 of Pentacles in the upright position and the 2 of Swords here, I definitely feel like you're struggling. You're struggling to make a move. Somebody's waiting on your move, like the ball is in your court, and you're stuck on resentment here. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, you see no value in allowing this person to stick around. And with the Artiste card, I definitely see here that some of you guys are replicating or trying to replicate what your ego mind thinks you need to be doing at this time based on what somebody else has done or what somebody else has told you. But he's looking at the tree, and if he turned his vision, he would see that the kingdom is right there. Like, what is he really drawing? What is he trying to replicate? He's replicating the wrong thing. You are the tree of life. You don't need to replicate it. Okay, and with the Six of Cups in the upright position, I definitely am feeling like there's a focus on children here for some of you. That's beautiful. Yeah, problems to be resolved. It's definitely important that you hear this person's side of the story. We have Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. This person is going to see you differently based on the way you react. Tank Yard. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. We have Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. We have Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Yeah, this person may not be sticking around, but there's a reason for you to hear what they have to say and come to peace with them, rather than walking away with this resentment that's only weighing you down and not them. Or maybe weighing them down. Goldfish, increase in material and material wealth or spiritual growth. I'm definitely feeling spiritual growth. Broken ring, parting of ways in either romance or business. We have September. Think back to September. We have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, I definitely feel like you are trying to tell yourself a story of how you feel right now, rather than really feel into how you feel. It's really important that you honor where you're at. Rather than trying to tell stories about it because you don't even want to talk. You want to punish this person. You feel like you're in a righteous energy, but you're not. This is a huge collective thing. You're not the only one going through this, so just know that. Do we have a postcard from Spirit? Thank you. Dearest you, pump up the music and bang the drums and get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move, say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step towards the gods. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up, as if by magic. Well, we who know you know better. Excuse me. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take that positive action towards your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? So for some of you, it's not directly about you necessarily reaching out to this person, but it is about you reflecting on the situation and really taking from it things that you weren't ready to take from it before, and understanding how the situation has affected you and how situations like this within your karmic background in your past have brought you into self-sabotaging energies, or had you leaving with an intense feeling of like regret or just heaviness. Like what is it that you're meant to let release from this that you don't let yourself? All right, because there's definitely, like I said, it's definitely a beautiful new beginning and an opportunity for you, group 5. And with that being said, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in more information or getting a more detailed reading, I offer YouTube video readings that are private, meaning only you and whoever has the link can watch it, which will only be you and me. And that information is in the description box. I offer a 20-minute reading for $44. I offer a 45-minute reading for $88. And I offer a 1-hour reading for $111. And with those readings includes me meditating and channeling direct messages about your situation or about the questions you ask. And then I communicate those to you in the beginning of the reading. And then I don't start the clock until the first card hits the table. So you're getting a little more than you bargained for in reference to time. So if you're interested, email me in the description box, email, and ask me about open slots. And I will get that reading over to you. Okay? God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.